I want you to imagine a situation. Think about where you are today. Whether you're doing a job or you're doing a business or you are a freelancer or you are a student, whatever you might be doing in your life today, wherever you are, depends upon an opportunity that you either capitalized upon or you lost at one particular point of time. Think about it. There would have been a time probably when you were required to sell your own self during an interview, or you had to sell a product or a service or convince someone to buy something from you. Maybe you had to convince your parents to send you to a particular college and not to the other college. But somehow you missed out on that opportunity. And that is the reason why you are wherever you are today. Does that make sense? Does that resonate with you? Are you able to understand the supreme importance of sales in our life? Whenever my team members call someone on the phone, I tell them one thing. There is a sale that is made on every phone call. Either you sell the other person your product or your service, or the other person sells you the reason why they will not become a part of this product or service. And that is the case with you also, ladies and gentlemen. I want to present to you the Sales and Leadership Masterclass that we are doing on the 10th and 11th of August in New Delhi. The venue has been finalized. It is Hotel Piccadilly at Janakpuri. Think about this. You might want to have your business growing to the next level. You might want to achieve a lot of things in your life. You might want that you must grow in your job, or you might be looking for more opportunities in your life. But the very reason why you are not able to achieve all those opportunities, why you are not able to grow your work, is because you don't know how to sell. When we were planning to do the event in Goa, everybody said that you cannot do an event of this magnitude at this price point. People will not buy the tickets. This is your first event that you're doing out of North India. You will not be able to get all those people. But we always had that faith and that conviction that we know how to sell and we are providing a lot of value to people, and therefore we were able to do an amazing event. All the photos and the videos and the testimonials and the huge amount of love and respect and affection that we got from all the attendees is testimony of the fact that we did do an amazing job. I'll give you more examples. You know about Communication Mastery, which is my venture. It is just 14 months old. And within 14 months, we have been able to generate a revenue of more than 2 crore rupees. A venture that started 14 months back from zero. If you have been able to scale it from 0 to 2 crores, it means it's a job well done. Then you talk about the online sales that we do of our softwares, the affiliate product launches that we do. One thing which is very common, the reason why we are able to get all those consistent results is because we know how to sell. The problem is a lot of people want to become entrepreneurs, you want to run your businesses, you want to grow in your life, but till the time you're not trained, till the time you have not got the right answers, till the time you don't know what are the right questions to ask, you don't know the automation tools, don't know the principles, you don't know the strategies, you will never be able to grow in your work. And therefore I decided that I have a lot of people who are technically very capable, who have a lot of knowledge with them, who are very confident when it comes to their product. But when it comes to sales, our lips become mum and we are not able to sell our product or our service. Has that happened with you as well? Deep inside you know that I am really good. I am one of the best employees in my company. But still you are not able to get that promotion only because you are not able to present yourself. You have a lot of knowledge with yourself, but you are not able to deliver that knowledge to a lot of people only because you don't know the right sources. We are here to change everything for you. And for that, what we are going to do is, we are going to do a 2 days physical workshop in New Delhi. Now you know us. You know that we always over deliver. So what we are also going to do is, before that 2 days event, we are going to do one webinar before that session, wherein we tell you, okay, these are the things that you should be prepared upon. And after that event gets over, we are going to do 12 online trainings as well. Which means that we teach you a lot of content, we teach you a lot of strategies, and then we are also going to do 12 online trainings so that we are able to follow up upon what you have learned and also see the results that you are getting in your life. So this is literally like hand holding and taking you to the next level. Make sense? Now, let me come to all the aspects that we are covering at the sales session. First of all, the sales mindset is extremely important. But after you have got the sales mindset, after you have got the positive mindset, what next? You need to know what are the right questions to ask. Whom should you sell your product? Whom you should never sell your product? The law of averages. What are the reasons why people are not buying your products? How should you take care of all the objections that people have on their mind? And one more thing which is extremely important is, whom do you sell to? Where do you get your leads? Where do you get more people who should become a part of your community? Because unless and until you have people, you will always be doing cold calling. And ironically, the chances of converting over a cold call is very, very difficult. You agree with that? So for that to happen, we are also going to teach you my entire process and fundamentals of the entire thing that we do that gets us more than 20,000 fresh leads every month. And you know what? I don't consider them as leads. I consider them as humans. I consider them as people. And therefore, we are able to give them a lot of value, convert them, and then ensure that they become raving fans because of the work that we do. Because we always believe in one thing, and that is over-deliver. And therefore, the reason, like, we have selected one of the best hotels that is there in Delhi, that is Piccadilly. You're going to have an amazing experience. Our events are not just 5 to 6 hours affairs, no. They start at 10 a.m. in the morning and they go up to 10 p.m. in the night. So on both the days, there is going to be 24 hours of live content coming your way. Let me give you more deliverables. We'll teach you more than 150 objection handling techniques. What are the objections? If your customer says to you, your product is very expensive, I don't have time for it, maybe we'll talk about it some other time. Or if he or she is continuously avoiding your calls or avoiding when you are trying to talk to them, what should you do in such a situation? Your pipeline should always be flooded. In your pipeline, there should always be people who are willing to buy or who are at least willing to listen to you. The next thing that we are going to teach you is selling through social media. How do you sell through WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube? You know, I did about 40 YouTube live videos when we were trying to sell the tickets for our Goa event. A lot of people were saying to me, you are doing so much, every day you are trying to sell your product. I said, yes, this is my work and I should do it. I'm going to teach you the entire principle, how you should do the same thing. Now, the next reason why a lot of people are not able to sell effectively is because you don't know how to follow up. Deep inside, you're really afraid when you're trying to follow up and you're thinking, what if I come across as a really pushy person? Should I call one more time? Should I call maybe the second time, maybe the third time? I want you to get rid of all these notions and I'll give you the step-by-step strategy how to follow up. How to follow up over phone calls, how to follow up through Messenger, how to follow up through text messages, how to follow up through emails. The entire process would be told to you. Then, how do you brand yourself? Because getting the attention of people and branding yourself is extremely important. If you see the number of stories that I put out on my Instagram, wherein I'm giving a lot of value and also telling people to take action, that is also a part of the branding exercise. How much content should you put on a regular basis on social media? That is also a part of the selling process. All these things are so very important when it comes to selling. The next concept of sales is, how do you sell through your writing techniques, which is known as copywriting. So Saurabh is going to do an amazing session wherein he's going to teach you the AIDA principle, the MTNUT principle, the 5G and 1A principle, and all these things which are going to be really instrumental when you are trying to sell through the written content. Even that is going to be taught to you. Plus, we teach you one-to-one sales, one-to-many sales, selling from the stage, selling online, selling offline, because we have been into entrepreneurship since the past 8 years and we have done practically everything that is required to get the sale done. The next thing is, I am also going to train you and change your mindset so that you become a shameless self-promoter. Because please understand, till the time you don't become a shameless self-promoter, you will never ever be able to sell your product. Of course, there has to be a really good product. Of course, you need to be 100% confident about your product or your service. But what is more important is that you should know how to promote your product and promote your product to the right people. How do you find the right customer avatar? I also identified all the other problems that people are facing. People don't have the right sales pitch. People don't know what should be the first mode of communication with their customers. People don't know how to price their product. People don't know what is the average sweet pricing where a person would buy, where the other person will not buy. People don't know, maybe you don't know how to ensure that you are different from each and every competitor of yours. I mean, there must be a lot of people who might be doing a lot of events, but then why is it that some people are able to have full jam-packed houses, whereas others have to cancel their events as well? That happens as well, right? Maybe you would have done and gone through that experience. So you got to understand whether you're doing a job or you're doing a business or you're into a student or you're into a freelancing or you're doing anything. Sales and convincing skills is for everybody. The next thing that I realized was, in order to become huge, you also need to have a big team. So the leadership comes into picture. If you are at a managerial position, you should know how to lead a team, how to manage a team, how to ensure all the friction that is inside a team, how to ensure that all the team members of yours are on the same page, how to ensure that you make a winning team. That is also an integral part when it comes to leadership. So we are going to have both the things covered, sales as well as leadership. I also have more bonuses for you. This is a sales event, isn't it? So you should also be getting the opportunity to sell yourself. You will not even believe it. We have not even made the sales page. We had not even booked the venue. The venue got confirmed today, right? Even before that, 55 people have already booked their tickets for the event that we are going to do in Delhi. You know why that happens? Because people know that we always over deliver. And that is one thing that I want you to understand as well. So for that to happen, the entire script, entire strategy should be in place. The customer value journey, converting them from a hot customer, from a cold customer to a warm customer to a hot customer. The entire funnel wherein you generate a lead. Then after you have generated a lead, how do you nurture your lead? After you have nurtured your lead, what is the tripwire? How do you get the selling association going? How do you present your opportunity? How do you sell? How do you do a recap? How do you do a follow-up? And then you sell again. And then you make people, your raving fans, just like I mentioned in the beginning of this session. Therefore, it is extremely important that the entire process and the entire strategy needs to be there. Just go through the link and you will see there is so much that we have covered. So, because it's a sales event, so the first 100 people who book their tickets, only 45 tickets remaining for that, they get an opportunity, they get a 1-minute pitch. You're going to stand at your place and within that 1 minute, you go to tell people, okay, this is what I do, this is what I can do for you and why you should hire me. Think about it. If there are 250 people in that hall and you tell them about the work that you do, how much of an opportunity can you create for yourself? So not only do you learn, but you also get the opportunity to promote yourself. Besides that, we also give you the opportunity to do speed dating, wherein you would be going out, you would be talking to people, you would be taking their details, you would be getting to know the work that other people are doing, and you would also be telling other people what you are doing so that you can get more references, more leads, and more sales as well. Is that enough? Okay, let me give you something more. We are also going to open the partnership program for you. You know that Communication Mastery is a platform, is an amazing platform wherein a lot of people grow and it sells like hotcakes. Now, this time around, for the very first time, I am going to give you the opportunity to become a partner for Communication Mastery. So you would also be given the opportunity to sell Communication Mastery for the next 1 year. You will have a dedicated website of yours wherein you would be selling Communication Mastery and you would also be earning money. So this is learning plus earning. Is that enough? Okay, let me give you one more thing. And that is, let's talk about EBW, our flagship event, Enrichment Begins Within. It's going to happen next year. And you know that it is going to be a full jam-packed event, right? But still, I want to give you the opportunity, the partnership program, wherein you would be allowed to sell the tickets of EBW as well. This partnership opportunity will only be open to people who are going to come at the event in Delhi. So you learn sales, you learn leadership, you learn follow-up, you learn all the traits of selling, you introduce yourself, you do speed dating, you network, you connect with like-minded people, you get the opportunity to earn money. And you also get 12 online trainings from my side. Plus, you also get the replay of each and every content that is going to be provided to you at the session. People, believe me, this is the best opportunity that is coming your way. Under any circumstances, you should not let it go. In my bio is the link so that you can book your tickets for this event today. Besides that, I am tagging all the people in this post, all of you who have said yes when I asked you the question whether you want to become a part of this program, and also other people whom I feel this particular session is aimed at for their growth and their transformation. You know us, we're going to fill the hall. I say that with a lot of confidence and conviction, and I want you to have the same confidence for your product, your service, and for yourself. Become a part of it, book your tickets, be there at Delhi, and let's make this an amazing affair for you so that we can literally transform your life. You got to understand one thing. The day you know how to sell, your life would be full of affluence and abundance. And that is precisely what me and Saurabh are going to do for you. Be a part of this event. Don't think a lot. I've always told you, don't procrastinate. Just go to the link, book the tickets, commit first, and you will be able to figure out everything later. Signing off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to meet you at Delhi. And if you don't book the tickets today, I'm going to come back again and again and again and again like a shameless self-promoter, because I want you to be there, because this is for your own good. Self-investment pays all the time. It has paid off for us and it is going to pay off for you as well. See you at Delhi. Cheers.